So, should zebra crossings be gender critical? Now this is ongoing. Now I spoke about this a couple of months ago because you will have noticed that all these sort of trans pride flag, gay rainbow crossings are popping up all over the place. Actually, not in the north. That doesn't happen up there. But in most places.
Points at me, not in the north.
You're
where we still have old-fashioned values. What did that mean?
Well, you're the representative of the north for the purposes of this evening. That's all.
And of the past, apparently.
And the past. Well, the two are synonymous. So anyway, we have. I've just alienated half the audience.
Everyone complain about that. Sending complaints.
No, absolutely not.
Tongria, rise up.
Do not incite complaints from my viewers. That's outrageous. Nick, I'm going to pull rank on you in a minute. Now, this is an ongoing story, as I was trying to explain before he interrupted. This is to do with the zebra crossings. Now, these are coming up all over the place. Now, recently, there were some concerns from disability groups that were pointing out that these zebra crossings are really bad for blind people, people with various disabilities, and guide dogs. Now, guide dogs cannot understand these crossings because they're all a mishmash of various colours. It's not just the rainbow flag. There's also the trans arrow that comes in on the flag.
Transphobic guide dogs you're talking about.
The transphobic guide dogs, exactly. I think we've got some footage. Have we got footage of a transphobic
guide dog?
Guide dog. Let's have a look. No. Tell me they have.
Ava, forwards. Ava, find the curb. Find the curb. Ava, find the curb. Ava, find the curb. Good girl. Okay. Straight on.
Okay, they can't. I mean, the poor thing can't actually see the curb, and this is happening again and again. Now, obviously, this wasn't the point. So when they were putting these flags up, they weren't trying to sort of disorientate guide dogs. That would be really incredibly mean. But then this week we had Transport for All, which were the group that are concerned about disability and access within, I think, within London. And they were saying that they were concerned about the way in which complaints about this are effectively the use of the weaponisation of disability rights to attack the LGBT community. Well, nobody's done that. This is just a complete fabrication. Just some people are sort of pointing out that it's not a good idea. No, it's not a good idea, is it, Nick?
Well, we already had the homophobic horses, didn't we? That couldn't cross the rainbow ones. Now we've got the transphobic dogs. So it's an epidemic. But what I was going to say was this happened in Camden, didn't it? It was a trans crossing in Camden. First, I was surprised you could even see it with all the discarded heroin needles. But anyway, the point is, been to Camden? Sorry, we love Camden. It's a great place. You want to see people still dressed as 80s anarchists.
I think in this show, everyone's just slagging off various parts of the country. I'm going to have no viewers left by the end of the night.
No, great. Camden's great. But the point... My serious point, if you really want it, is this. Here you go, a serious point. Is that when you get these different identity politics, different groups bumping up against each other, that's obviously going to happen. They're going to have their concerns. They're going to go, as we've seen, you want a trans crossing, but then it creates a problem for certain disabled people and autistic people.
Yes.
So the problem is, to me, it's OK for certain groups to want to lobby for more power for themselves, but that's pretty much what politics is. But when the council okays it, that becomes a problem. It's a bit like when the BBC were working with Stonewall. You know, you might like Stonewall, but the BBC is supposed to be neutral.
Yes.
So a council can't really start doing this thing.
I'm going to push back against that because I understand the point about how we can have different minority groups push and their rights, sometimes in conflict. I don't think this applies here. And the reason for that is gay people are not calling for their own zebra crossings, right? That just has never happened. Have you ever met a gay person who says, I haven't been able to cross that boring black and white crossing. It's too boring, it's too bland, love. I need something more flamboyant, you know what I mean? That's not true. It's not like gay people are just sort of standing by the curb saying, I don't know what to do, I'm stuck. Like, this thing has just emerged from nowhere. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. I mean, I find I struggle to care about stuff like this.
Homophobe?
Yeah, I just think guide dogs maybe need better training and, you should fire that guide dog.
Are you anti the guide dog?
I think that's
even more controversial.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, crossings like that, they're pretty easy to navigate. I think we should perhaps stop at sort of, trans flag, air flight control flags. That's where I would stop.
You don't know how dogs see. They can't see those colours and everything. You're being very narrow-minded.
Yeah, it's true, because they're colourblind, aren't they? And transphobic.
Colourblind and transphobic, well, whatever they are. But
I saw a group of trans people celebrating this crossing. So
did you?
Yeah, I think so, in the picture. I'm not sure what you're saying completely.
OK, fine.
Maybe the gay people didn't ask for the rainbow, but some people seem to have asked for this.
OK, well, it just... I don't know. I don't think it's many people, is my point. It seems quite tokenistic. There seems to be a better way And also, by the way, when you stand on a flag, that is the most disrespectful thing you can do, isn't it? That's the whole point.
Good point.
So if you're putting it on the floor and encouraging people to trample all over it...
So actually, the dog is refusing to stand on it.
So the
he's
dog's
a hero.
pro
He's a progressive dog.
Okay, fine. But that's right. Did you see, by the way, there was the rainbow flag crossing in America, and it went viral for a while because there were some tyre tracks on it, and someone said this was a homophobic attack. And of course, it's because it's on a road.